Welcome to Let's Watch TV. Thank you for clicking on the video. All right, so we up to episode 6, season 5. And listen, I know for a fact the shit is about to hit the fan. Because last episode, Ramsey revealed his true colors. I'm going to need Sansa, forget burning the candle. Forget lighting the candle. I'm going to need her to set the whole damn castle on fire. Let's see what happens in this one. She done graduated a little bit, huh? She doing it by herself? I bet you she prefers that anyway. So I guess working there just turns you into that type of person, because now she acting and moving just like that other chick was, who I call crazy.
What are they doing with the bodies?
There she go.
Get back to work.
No. I've been here for weeks. I'm not scrubbing one more corpse until you tell me why I'm doing it.
Hey.
You will know why.
When?
When it's time, not before.
When do I get to play the game?
Game?
The game. The game of faces?
You tried already. You failed.
I didn't even know I was playing.
Who are you?
Well, who are you? What are you doing here? How did you get here?
Good question.
I'm from Westeros. Just like you. My mother died. My father remarried, and his new wife gave birth to a girl. My stepmother didn't want any rivals for her precious daughter, so she tried to kill me with poison. I found out. Sought help from the faceless men. And my father was widowed again.
Damn.
Was that true? Or a lie?
Part of the game, Arya.
Did you believe every word I said? Get back to work.
Since you asked, I think you were lying.
Who are you?
Damn, they asking her even in her sleep?
Who are you?
Oh, yeah. My family home is Winterfell. I'm the youngest daughter of a great lord, Eddard Stark. He died in battle.
A lie.
After he was executed, I fled the capital. Had to kill a stable boy. Drove my sword through his back.
A lie.
I stabbed him in the gut. An outlaw kidnapped me, a man called Polliver. A man called the Hound, Sandor Clegane. He tried to sell me but was wounded in a fight. He begged me to kill him, but I wouldn't. I left him in the mountains to die. I wanted him to suffer. I hated him.
I was wondering that.
I hated him. That's not a lie.
A girl lies. To me. To the many-faced god. To herself. Does she truly want to be no one?
I knew she liked the Hound.
Yes.
Damn.
I'm not playing this stupid game anymore.
We never stop playing.
Oh, right. I forgot Sir Jorah got infected.
You're an awful traveling companion. Do you know that? Possibly the least charming man I've ever met.
I'm not your traveling companion.
We are traveling together. in each other's company. Therefore,
Do you ever shut up?
I mean,
I sailed from King's Landing to Pentos in a crate without ever saying a word.
Why?
You never wondered why Tyrion Lannister decided to visit a brothel in Volantis?
I'm sure you visited many brothels in many cities.
almost all of them.
I killed my father. He wanted to execute me for a crime I didn't commit. And he was fucking the woman I loved. As miserable as you are, Mormont, at least your father was a good man.
What do you know about my father?
I met him. I visited the wall. He actually cared about the people under his command. How do they put it in the Watch? We shall never see his like again.
He didn't know?
Oh. You didn't know?
How?
Traitors.
I only know what I heard.
How?
He was leading an expedition beyond the wall. There was a mutiny. He was murdered by his own men.
We better keep moving.
Honestly, anytime you're told someone you love was murdered in this world, you shouldn't even be surprised. What the hell's going on here?
I have nowhere else to go. I've taken her to every healer in Bravos. She suffers every day of her life. I just want it to end.
I think everything that she's doing is a test or a game. So I don't know what the hell to think right now.
It hurts. I know. I used to be like you. I was sick. I was dying. But my father never gave up on me. He loved me. More than anything in the world, just like your father loves you. So he brought me here. My father prayed to the many-faced God. And I drank the water from his fountain.
She's playing the hell out of the game now. Damn!
It healed me. I've devoted my life to him now. You don't want to hurt anymore. Drink.
I feel like everybody who drank that water ends up getting carried out. Right, so what the hell is in that water? Uh-oh. She get to finally see? Man, what the hell? Can you imagine being in a room like that in real life? I don't know.
To give up her ears, her nose, her tongue. Her hopes and dreams, her loves and hates, all that makes a girl who she is. Forever. A girl is not ready to become no one. But she's ready to become someone else.
Why Daenerys?
Damn, I hate his riddles.
Why is she worth all this?
I hate him.
As I recall, the Mormonts fought against the Targaryens during Robert's rebellion.
You believe in anything? The gods, destiny. You believe there's a plan for this world?
No.
Neither did I. Then I saw a girl step into a great fire with 3 stone eggs. When the fire burned out, I thought I'd find her blackened bones. Instead, I saw her. Daenerys. Alive and unhurt. Holding her baby dragons.
Shit.
Have you ever heard
That moment
baby
was crazy.
dragons singing?
No. Doesn't mean she's going to be a great queen.
No, it doesn't.
The Targaryens are famously insane. What if she conquers the world? Then what?
First, we have to conquer the world.
We? All right, let's assume your dreams come true. She's ecstatic when you bring her this enemy dwarf. She hacks off my head and restores your position. You command her armies sail to Westeros, defeat all your enemies, and watch her climb those steps and sit on the Iron Throne. Hurrah, long live the Queen. Then what?
She's the rightful heir.
Why? Because her father, who burned living men for amusement, was the king?
It's a slave ship. It probably came ashore.
Water.
Mm. Dang. Damn. And I guess that's
a lot of
payback for
fight
last
in you,
episode.
She looks strong enough. What about the dwarf? Worthless.
Come on.
Cut his throat.
Wait. Let's discuss this.
And then chop off his cock. We'll
Yeah,
sell
what
it
the
for
hell?
a fortune. The dwarf's cock has magic powers.
Wait, you can't just hand a dried cock to a merchant and expect him to pay for it. He has to know it came from a dwarf. And how could he know? Unless he sees the dwarf.
It will be a dwarf-sized cock.
Guess again.
The dwarf lives until we find a cock merchant.
What kind of world is this?
We're bound for Volantis, not Slaver's Bay. Besides, she reopened the fighting pits. I've never heard of free men fighting in the pits.
You're in luck, then. You're about to be rich. You are looking at one of the great warriors in the Seven Kingdoms.
Him.
Him? He's got to be 60 years old.
Sure, he's a bit long in the tooth, a bit withered. Been in the sun too long. We can all see that.
But he is a veteran of 100 battles. They wrote songs about him.
Damn, Tyrion, you put him straight in the fire.
That true?
He won the tournament at Lannisport, unseating Sir Jaime Lannister himself. The Kingslayer.
Jousting. You're talking about jousting. A fancy game for fancy lads.
That ain't
Men
fighting.
who fight in the pits of Marine will swallow him whole.
I killed a Dothraki blood rider in single combat.
Liar.
It's no lie. His name was Quotho. He was blood rider to Khal Drogo. Take me to Slaver's Bay. Put a sword in my hand. I'll prove my worth.
Okay, okay. I like it.
For my children, money.
Lord Baelish.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Lancel Lannister. Brother Lancel. We abandon our family names. The city has changed since you were here last. We flooded the gutters with wine, smashed the false idols, and set the godless on the run.
Well done. I'm here on urgent business for the Queen, Mother. Should I send word that I'll be delayed?
Step carefully, Lord Baelish. You'll find there's little tolerance for flesh peddlers in the new King's Landing.
We both peddle fantasies, Brother Lancel. Mine just happened to be entertaining. Do you think it's wise, Your Grace, arresting the heir to Highgarden?
The Faith arrested the heir to Highgarden.
Of course. And the Faith were armed on your orders.
The King's orders. Is the King to blame for Sir Loris's perversion?
House Tyrell won't tolerate this insult.
House Tyrell won't tolerate it. Sir Loris was promised to me. Instead, he chose the
I
company
still don't
of
understand.
One's choice of companion.
Doesn't she
is a
realize
curious
that
thing.
her son, the king, is a walking, talking sin? They're gonna end up trying to kill his ass.
Lysa Arryn, for instance.
Lysa was a good woman. A kind woman.
She was neither of those things. We both know it. Still, I pity her son. How fortunate the young Lord of the Vale has a new father to counsel him.
I know how hard it can be to lose both your parents at such a young age.
If war comes to Westeros, will the Knights of the Vale fight for their king?
Young Lord Robin heeds my advice. And I have always counseled loyalty to the throne.
Good.
There is another matter, Your Grace. You once charged me with finding Arya Stark. To my shame, I failed you. But I have found Sansa Stark.
Yeah.
Alive and well and home again. Living at Winterfell.
That's not possible.
My sources are well placed. They tell me Roose Bolton plans to marry her to his son, Ramsay. Marrying his son to the last of the Starks gives him more legitimacy in the north than an alliance with a hated southern house.
I will skin him and his bastard like that wretch on their bloody sigil.
I would counsel patience, Your Grace.
Patience! Sansa helped murder my son. Roose Bolton is a traitor.
Stannis Baratheon was also a traitor, marching with his army on Winterfell. Let the enemies of the throne slaughter each other, and when they're done, seize Winterfell from whichever thief survives. Surely your Uncle Kevin could muster a force.
My Uncle Kevin has all the courage of a kitchen mouse.
So Jaime, then?
Jaime's away on a sensitive diplomatic mission. I have no idea when he'll be back.
Perhaps I can help. The Knights of the Vale are some of the best fighters in Westeros, trained to battle in the ice and the snow.
Forgive me, Lord Baelish. You have a reputation as a moneylender and a brothel keeper, not a military man.
You wouldn't risk a single Lannister soldier or a single coin from the royal treasury. What do you have to lose? A brothel keeper?
And if you succeed?
Name me Warden of the North. I'll not rest until the lion flies over Winterfell.
And I'll know you're a man of your word when I see Sansa Stark's head on a spike.
As I said, I live to serve.
Sneaky ass Lord Baelish, man. Woo!
I'm going to ask you tomorrow. They make a lovely couple. A Lannister and a Martell. They have no idea how dangerous that is. We must protect them.
Yes, my prince.
You haven't had to use that axe of yours in a long time. I hope you remember how.
I remember how.
The Dornishman's blade, it was made of black steel. And
Look
its
at these two
kiss was
assholes.
a terrible thing.
My new two favorite duo.
Dornishman's wife would sing as she bathed.
There. That's the water gardens.
Once we've got the princess, then what?
I like to improvise.
I just don't see how their plan's gonna work. I mean, what ship are they gonna use to get out of there if they are successful at their mission?
Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. For Oberyn.
For Oberyn.
Oh, damn. Damn, the shit about to go down right now?
Well, she's made herself at home.
Marcella?
Uncle Jamie? I don't understand. What are you doing here?
Let's speak in private.
We weren't expecting you, Lord Jamie.
Why don't you let them have some time alone, son?
Hey.
Let's not do something stupid. That was something stupid.
We have to go, Marcella.
Yeah.
Now.
You hurt him!
He'll be fine, I promise, but we have to.
Thanks.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Brian might be in some trouble here. Go, Brian.
Take her! You're coming with me. I don't want to. I wasn't asking, princess.
Drop your weapons!
I am Obara Sand, daughter of Oberyn Martell. I fight for Dorne. Who do you fight for?
Drop your weapons!
When you were whole, it would have been a good fight.
Damn.
You fight pretty good for a little girl.
I mean, how can you not love Bron? All right, well, at least they didn't kill him right away, so maybe they can come to a diplomatic solution here. Oh,
You
shit.
smell the shit from 5 miles away. Well, why have we stopped? Go on!
She's back.
Rumors and gossip. That's all they've got.
Everyone knew about him and Renly.
Renly Baratheon shagged half the stable boys in the Seven Kingdoms. Everyone knew. No one cared.
He was the king's brother.
And Loras is the queen's brother. No, 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 no. This is unacceptable.
Cersei's behind it.
Yes, of course she is. Get some rest, dear. You look appalling. And let me deal with Cersei Lannister.
Looking forward to this conversation.
Your Grace, I have traveled a long way. Put the pen down, dear. We both know you're not writing anything.
Ah, yes, the famously tart-tongued Queen of Thorns.
And the famous tart, Queen Cersei.
Beg your pardon?
I know you're behind this absurd incarceration of my grandson.
I was as shocked as anyone when the Faith arrested Sir Loras. I have no love for these fanatics. But what can a Queen Mother do? I can assure you, our alliance with House Tyrell remains...
Do you expect the alliance to continue after you've thrown our future into prison?
As I said, I didn't imprison anyone. The Lannister-Tyrell alliance brought peace to a war-torn country. Do you really want to see the Seven Kingdoms slide back into warfare?
I didn't trust your father. I didn't particularly like him. But I respected him. He was no fool. He understood that sometimes we must work with our rivals rather than destroy them.
House Lannister has no rival. The High Septon's call for an inquest, not a trial. Just a small hearing to determine whether the charges against Loras have merit. Good day, Lady Olenna.
Cersei playing with fire. I really think this is going to backfire
You are aware
on her.
of the rumors concerning you and Renly?
I don't pay attention to rumors.
Witnesses state that you refused to leave his bedside, even as Stannis' army closed in.
He was my friend. He was my king. I was wrong to support Renly's claim. I know that. But I was forgiven by Joffrey. I fought for him at the Battle of Blackwater.
Wearing Renly's armor.
Why does it matter what I wore?
Do you deny all the charges against you?
Of course I deny them.
You never lay with Renly Baratheon?
Never.
Nor any other man?
Never.
Well, I think that's quite enough of that.
The Faith calls Queen Marjorie forward.
You call me forward?
Yes, we have some questions for you.
I am the queen.
You are. And according to the law of the Seven, neither kings nor queens are exempt from testimony at a holy inquest. How do you respond to these charges against your brother?
They are lies.
All of them?
All of them. Yes, I swear it.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Oh, shit.
Do you know this man?
Yes. Very well. I squired for him. He took a liking to me. He summoned me to his chamber the first day we met.
And what occurred in his chamber?
We engaged in intimate relations.
He lied.
You lay with him.
That night and many others.
Liar. He's a liar.
Is there anyone else who can support your claim?
Yes. Yes, Queen Marjorie. She walked in on us once.
This testimony is an insult to a great house. Why should the faithful or anyone else take the word of a squire over the heir to Highgarden?
He has a birthmark, Your Grace. Quite high on his thigh. Wine-colored and roughly the shape of dawn.
What are you doing? Let us pass.
The Faith is satisfied there is enough evidence to bring a formal trial for Sir Loras and Queen Marjorie.
What?
Bearing false witness before the gods is as grave a sin as any, my lady. Take her.
No! Tommen! Tommen! You can't do this. I am the queen. Tommen!
Come on, King. I know he.
I am your queen. How dare you? Take your hands off.
Cersei. Oh my goodness. Now, right now, it looks like her plan was genius. But damn. And the king. I mean, I understand he's a child, but come on, man. Just listen. My Kingsguard would have just killed all of the asses right then and there. I would have just said, forget this whole fake militant crap. It's done.
Do you want?
Lord Ramsay sent me to draw your bath, my lady.
Ah, shit.
You want to be clean and fresh for your new husband, don't you? You're so beautiful. But you need to keep him happy.
Ramsay gets bored easily.
Sansa, you should not be
You don't want to end
relaxing
up
like
like-
that. Your neck is way too exposed.
Then, Tansy. Such a sweet girl. Of course, sweet girls get a bit dull after a while, don't they? Ramsay let me come with him on that hunt.
Hunt?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a body after the dogs have been at it?
Oh yeah, all the craziness is just all out
Wedding
now.
day. Why am I talking about such things?
And how long have you loved him, Miranda?
Yeah.
Did you imagine that he would be with you forever? Is that it? And I came along and ruined it.
Shit.
I'm Sansa Stark of Winterfell. This is my home, and you can't frighten me.
I love the strength there.
Yes?
I've come to escort you to the Godswood, milady. Will you take my arm?
No.
Lord Ramsay, he said I'm to take your arm.
I'm not touching you.
Please. He'll punish me.
You think I care what he does to you?
Never. So that's it. She getting married, huh?
Sansa of the House Stark comes here to be wed. Who comes to claim her?
Ramsay of House Bolton, heir to the Dreadfort and Winterfell. Who gives her?
Theon of House Greyjoy, who was her father's ward.
I'm
Lady
surprised he
Sansa.
let him say Theon.
Will you take this man?
Can she say no? What happens if she says no?
I take this man.
Are you pleased, my lady? My father said you're still a virgin.
Yes.
Why? Afraid of dwarves?
Lord Tyrion was kind.
You ain't that much taller than Tyrion.
He never touched me.
Lying to your husband on his wedding night. That would be a bad way to start a marriage. We should be honest with each other. Don't you think?
Yes.
Take off your clothes. Oh, no, no, no. You stay here, Reek. You watch.
Yeah.
Do I need to ask a second time? I hate asking a second time. Reek, I told you to watch. You've known Sansa since she was a girl. Now watch her become a woman.
All right. You know what? I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Man, you just go stand there, Theon. So, I mean, here's the thing. I kind of was prepared for this. All right. Well, another episode down. So I was a little bit prepared for this. You know what I mean? The comment section let me know that something bad was about to happen. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that was the extent of it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, there was one or two comments that just flat out was a spoiler, and I'm hoping that's what they were talking about. You know what I mean? I mean, because if it got any more graphic, then I flat out would be out on Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing I don't do. Graphic sexual assault. Listen, man, that's not something I feel like should be on a television screen. You know what I mean? I know I'm going to lose a few subscribers with me talking like this, but the bottom line is, I'm close with somebody that went through some stuff like that, and I know what it does to a person's psyche. And as a father with a daughter, that's one of my worst fears in life. And again, it's just something that I never want to see on screen. And, if there's a show that I'm watching like this, for instance, if I was watching this on a week-to-week basis and it had like a graphic scene like that in it, it definitely could like just make me decide to completely quit the show. So with this one, I kind of knew where it was going. So I mentally prepared myself to deal with this. And thankfully, it wasn't as graphic as I envisioned in my head. And again, hopefully, that's the end of that. I mean, I know Sansa's still not safe, and there's probably still going to be some more things that she's going to have to go through. But hopefully, there's nothing more graphic than what just happened at the end of that last episode. Anyways, man, normally I would say great episode, but I mean, come back and check me out next time. Peace.